Hello and welcome to Stocks Advisor channel. Here at our channel we are looking for interesting buy opportunities and also for stocks that have attracted a lot of attention during the latest trading session. And today we do intraday analysis. You see the final candle is still yellow. On the daily chart basis for the company AquaBounty Technologies, traded on Nasdaq, ticker name AQB. Well, it's clear that the company is doing today incredible big move, almost 43%. And of course, it's still volatile, still ongoing. The question is, if you're not in time, can you still play here? What would be the safest entry possibilities, and actually what can we expect here? Well, first of all, it's important to know that, okay, if you're already in the position, maybe it's wise to sell at higher levels, because plus 42 is very good profit. If not, if you're just about to enter, you're thinking where to enter to the stock, at least from the current situation that you can see, it's a little bit let's say visible downward shadow, also big upward shadow, means that there is a lot of volatility, and also a lot of volatility can be seen in coming days, meaning that we can actually look at the current support lines and seek for some entries. So let's do analysis on those. Quickly before we start, I want to note that as always we have three moving averages depicted on our daily charts. It's moving average 20, 50 and 200, being green, blue and red lines correspondingly. Here on the left you see their depictions. So coming back to the analysis here, what is first of all remarkable to note that overall the company was growing actually quite stably with very nice visible volatility lines, and its moving average 200 was though not linearly but still growing last months, and almost you can say linearly, and moving averages 20 and 50 were actually like dancing or flying around each other, causing sequences of magic cross up and downs, and therefore the price also go very volatile. So what we see now at the moment, it is remarkable to note that we have so-called crossing of the two upward trends, and the crossing is actually looking like this. If you look on the top of today's, on the maximum of today's trading, let's do it with the blue line. It's very interesting to see that if you do it carefully here, you can actually note that there is one upward trend. This one R1, it worked actually. Today is a ceiling as the top of the trading, and there is another trend. Actually, you can say that the bottoming part of it, it's this one also crossing here, and this worked as a kind of beginning of the trade of today. And now this way we have actually the channel of today's trading. It's R1, R2 channel, and since this is R2 is very pronounced upwards, and also that the price is already actually RSI wise very overbought, you can see it's not that expected to have it multiple day runner. Of course it can, but then it will be purely kind of a casino style, because also if you look at the volume traded today, it's really enormous, it's very big. And if you compare to the noise trades here, so it means, especially with this volatility, there can be some waving and beating on the stock price. And with this having said, we also need to note the current averages, let's say horizontal levels. And these are, if you depict them quickly here, it's one on the level of around 450, can be clearly seen. Another one is actually kind of a weaker support line. It's here, it still might be, we will end around it today, or we might even see it today. So let's call these lines then S1 and S2. Also, there are other lines, so let's first draw them all. Then it would be easier for us to actually do the further analysis here. So these are the support lines. And then this would be S3, S4. And also we have a couple of volatility levels here. If you look carefully, it's one here. And then the smaller one is here actually. So let's call them then also V1, V2, as we always do in our channel. And now let's look overall, what do we have? It's overall very well echeloned. So in general, the trade could be well played here with average down approaches. So if you are entering nicely, but now given the current situation, if we will have a, let's say, repelling from R2 level, meaning that even if next candle will be somewhere in the level of between S1, R1, still volatile, we might have a decline. Then, of course, it's another question how to enter. But at the moment, the volatility between S1 and R1 is possible. So it won't be, let's say, technically advised to enter anywhere before S1. So the vicinity of S1, if we have near days entry positions, it would be advised to enter. And then should the price go, of course, further down, then anything immediately between below S2 and current moving average 50 here, the blue line, would be another buy. And then it's a quick buy. So it's like 1 to 3 days from this moment. And then it's advised to buy with 1 to 2 approach, meaning that you can split your funds in 3 and buy with 1 and 2 portions according to this analysis. And then actually once you have 10 plus, 15 plus %, just exit, don't be too greedy because this is extremely volatile. Should you catch the wave later, let's say, when the price really will go below, if it goes for correction below the level of R2, the blue line, inclined blue line, then of course, again, the same approach holds, and then another level of entry could be seen here if we will have any severe correction. It's actually S3, and there again you can buy with 2 portions, meaning that you can actually average down further with 2. So with this, having said, these 3 levels would be a nice play. Currently, not given we go all the way down to the final one, but still, as always we do at our channel, we give approach for all situations, at least the most situations possible, even with smaller probability here. With this having said, again, we are not discussing here the general trend of the stock. It's mainly to ride the waves, because until the volatility and this leg and the dust actually doesn't settle, we don't know where it's going to go, what would be the next future. So this analysis is only to play on the volatility, and later, if it would be required, we will come back to this and do analysis further to understand where it's going to go. Overall, be careful, because the waves could be running really at the way. And maybe today it won't be still opportunity to enter the S1 level, but tomorrow some negative volatility might start, and there it could be possible to do. So with this having said, actually that's all for AQB. Indeed, remarkable move today, and we'll see how it develops. A lot of supports here, so could be played very well if you do it carefully. So this having said, it's end for the current episode. If you are first at our channel, I would like also to ask you, do not forget to subscribe to our channel, and I would like to introduce you our free mobile application, momentarily only available for Android devices. You can find it on Google Play Store. It's a free application. You can install it by pressing the button install on the Google Play Store. Actually, this is the application that's directly related to our channel, and it depicts you the latest 14 videos described at our channel. So with this application, you don't need to come back all the time with your mobile device to the YouTube channel. You can just start the application. Once the data is uploaded, you will see the latest 14 videos buttons with advised entry positions. And if you want to see a more detailed information, you just press the button. Then you will be directed to appropriate video with analysis like this, where you will see the video with the complete analysis. So in this way, you don't need to worry about if you miss any videos on our channel. You will just see all of them in your pocket. The latest 14 videos will be there. You can watch them any moment. And I think it's quite convenient. So please try it and tell us in the comments how you liked it, or if you want to have something more in it, we will try to implement it in near future. On this, thank you. Good luck with AQB, and see you at another episode of the Stocks Advisors channel.